It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. For the Oklahoma Sooners offense, we get the first swing today. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Sooners will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. And here comes the veteran running back. He has poured a lot of himself into this program throughout his career, and now the first game of his final season.
Yeah, what a great career he's had. Still another year in front of him. It all gets started today. A lot of wear and tear, but this guy seems to be in the best shape of his career. Can't wait to see what he can do.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it 2nd and short. It's a quarterback keeper. Ball comes loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Play action here on 1st down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. He hands it off from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Caught by the receiver.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's a fumble behind the line. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, they're 2 for 2 now on drive-killing fumbles. What a way to start. When the coach was preaching consistency, I'm not sure that this is what he had in mind.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout, and it falls incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And that sets up a return. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
They mix it up with a run. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. He'll return it from inside the 5. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On first down, it's play action. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Marchuk. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be his 4th punt tonight. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Nobody can bring him down. out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. And now the handoff. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down and goal upcoming. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense flat-footed on that jet sweep.
You know, a lot of times you get inside that 5-yard line, you're thinking about being physical and dropping a hammer on a defense. But what a time to try to get wide and trust your playmaker to find a way into the end zone. We always say that windows get tight down here, and so do running lanes. Great call and better execution.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up. To throw, it's Marchuk. And they get the completion. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Marchuk. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking deep downfield to the left. He grabs it inside the 20. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And he quickly clocks it. They'll try to get 3 more here before the break. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Sooners will kick it away to get us going in the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half is a handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle made to the 40. It's a nice game getting closer to midfield. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled there by the defense.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So play number 7 on this drive is a third down and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He keeps it on a design run. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to throw. It's Marchuk. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He fires this throw and is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The sophomore quarterback showing his toughness, standing in there to take the hit. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down.
Here we go.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here's the second down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Dropping back, it's Marchuk. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. He'll throw it now. Finds his man. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a short completion of the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down play coming up. Handoff running right. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game. Hasn't been able...
He's picked for a third time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The shotgun handoff here. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
4-2 Spider.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing second and goal. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wolf. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down play coming up for this offense. They keep him guessing with a run. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. To the air, it's Marchuk. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The reception nets him at 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Pounding away with the run game. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And that should secure the victory. And they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of
Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense is still clicking.
this is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues.
Touchdown, Ohio State. They finish off the scoring drive.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking downfield, it's Marchuk. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up.
A deep shot to the left side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's just going to go down as the time runs out of this ballgame. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged him behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.